All right, we're at the tournament this weekend. Periods are going to be 14-minute periods, and penalties are going to be 90-second penalties. So that's going to be a little different for these games. But we still have delayed offsides. Just on the tournament rules, we're just going to change it up a little bit. To start, it looks like we're going to have Allison, McKenna, Nicole, Anastasia, and Malia out on the ice. I believe we're playing Buffalo. All right, puck drops. Kind of gets it. Goes over to Allison. Puck goes to the boards. Lee's going to grab it. Gets it past the player. Nicole tries to get it, but Buffalo gets in the way. They're trying to get a shot, but Anastasia and Allison are on them. Anastasia gets it sent around the boards. Buffalo stop it and then send it to their D. They pass it back. McKenna's going to get in the way, but Buffalo's going to keep it in the zone. Gets knocked off their stick. We keep getting back. I think they had a shot on net blocked by Cora. Nicole's going to pick it up. Going to try to send it out. Maybe we'll get it out. Buffalo has it in neutral ice. They're going to dump it into the zone. Puck's going around the boards. Millie's going to grab it. Pass it up to Nicole. She's going to bump it forward. Buffalo's going to grab it. Send it across to their player. Push it forward. They try to get it further still, but Wendy takes it off her stick. Wendy's got the puck in our zone, drops it back to Malia. Malia didn't quite ready for that, but she's able to get it passed forward. And back in the neutral ice after Fiona grabs it. Buffalo takes it and skates it into our zone. They dump it back to their player. Try to pass it up. Malia gets in the way. It's back to Buffalo. They center it, but it goes across ice. Luckily, their players kept it away. Fiona grabs it, skates it down the ice. Just gets it into the offensive zone. We have to touch up. Buffalo brings it back out in the neutral and then into our zone. We got the puck, try to do something fancy and lost it. Goes to the corner. Alice grabs it, tries to pass it up, but it goes to the Buffalo D. They send it towards the net, hits their player, but their other player picks it up, shoots on net, and Cora's going to block it. And then we have a whistle. So 12-17 left in the first. On the ice, we have Nicole, McKenna, Ellie, Alice, and Serena. Cora's in net. All right, puck drops, kind of bounces around. The drop. Serena picks it up. She's trying to give herself some room. She gets it towards the boards, but she passes back. Buffalo stops it along the boards. Getting knocked around. Just gets out into the neutral zone. Ellie picks it up. Dumps into the offensive zone. Puck's in the corner. Buffalo gets to it first, but our kids are keeping them busy. Buffalo has it from their net, brings it forward. Neutral ice. Whoop. McKenna is on them. I think that's a trip on McKenna, unfortunately. So 11:44 left in the first. I think we're going to have a penalty kill. Puck drops when he gets it knocked over to the boards. Laura grabs it, tries to send it up, but Buffalo keeps it in. They send it towards the net. Bunch of slapping around, goes to the corner. Laura's fighting for the puck along the boards. Kind of stuck there. She's still fighting for it. Buffalo takes it out. Tries to bring it towards the net, but Anastasia stops them. She holds them up for a minute. They get it centered. But luckily, Lily's able to grab it, tries to send it up. Buffalo keeps it in at the blue line. Sends it to the corner where I'm at. Lily's fighting for it, gets loose. Buffalo grabs it, brings it towards the net. But kept away by Anastasia. Goes back to the blue line, up to the corner. Goes to the other corner where Lily's fighting for it. Oh, there's some high stick in there. Lily's fighting off two Buffalo players for it. Laura's going to come in, scoop it out to help her out. She's almost gets to pass to that player, but it gets dumped back towards the behind the net. Lily's going to pick it up. Goes for a pass over to Wendy, but it gets to Buffalo. Wendy's able to get it off their stick, though. It goes out into the offensive zone. Well, Wendy's going to chase it down. Buffalo picks it back up. Sends it to the player along the boards. And they try to pass it up, but Wendy's going to stop with their skate. Oh, they lose their footing and go down. Buffalo passes up the boards, but it's kept in by Ellie, but it's offsides. 10:15 left in the first, and 1 second left on that penalty. Wait, we got 5 on the ice, though. There we go, okay. All right. We got Allison, Nicole, Alice, and Ellie on the ice. It comes back to Ellie. Ellie tries to pass it up to McKenna, just got on the ice. Puck's loose in the offensive zone. Buffalo's able to pass up the boards, get it back out to neutral ice for Alice, grabs it, goes for a pass, but Buffalo stops it. Getting knocked around on neutral ice. Buffalo picks it up, brings it into our zone. Alice is able to knock it off her stick, and they pick it back up, get it to the other player. Go for a shot in net. Fortunately, that was a nice shot. So 9:45 left in the first. Score is 1-0 Buffalo. All right, on the ice we have Anastasia, Malia, Wendy, Laura, and Fiona. Getting smacked around the neutral ice after the face-off. Buffalo has it. But another player picks it back up, brings it into our zone. Then into the corner. Buffalo's going to get to it first, but Stasi's on them. They get it towards the net, but Malia knocks it away. Then Stasi helps out, tries to send it up, but Buffalo keeps it at the blue line. Laura picks it up, skates it out. Gets an awesome pass to Wendy. Almost gets to the offense, or just gets to the offensive zone. But it's knocked back out, neutral ice, and then into ours. Malia grabs it, sends it over to Laura. Laura's going to bring it back out. She's going to skate it, gets in the offensive zone. Nobody's with her, though. Okay, now we got some people. All right. So that's Allison tucked in at the blue line. She's trying to get it out, but Buffalo's on her. Buffalo's got the puck behind their net, and they're skating it. They bring it back out to neutral ice. Gets over to Ellie. Ellie's going to try to send it forward, but Buffalo's going to stop that. Buffalo brings it in just by our blue line, knocked off by Ellie. They pick it back up, go for a shot on net, blocked by Cora. Buffalo's got the puck, sends it across the front of the net, but Ellie's able to pick it up. Ellie skates it. Got to bring it out to neutral ice. She's still got the puck, brings it to the offensive zone. Knocked off her stick, but Serena picks up, goes for a shot, but blocked by the goalie. And then another shot covered up by the goalie. 8:09 left in the first. Sorry, I'm not sure why my camera's being at a weird angle. Okay. Oh, nice. We have Laura, Wendy, Alice, Ellie, and Fiona. Puck's in the corner of the Buffalo. They try to send it out. Alice is going to keep the blue line. She's going to send it towards the net. Sorry, my camera is really messed up today. All right. Comes back to Ellie. She tries to send it forward, but Buffalo knocks it off the neutral ice. And it's getting knocked around. They try to bring it to our zone, but Laura's going to stop it before it hits our blue line. Tries to skate it, but knocked off the stick. Buffalo. Wendy's going to pick it up, gets a pass to Fiona. Fiona dumps into the offensive zone. We're going to have some line changes. I guess just the defense. Buffalo has it along the boards. Laura's fighting for it. Comes back to Wendy. They're going to send it towards the net. Goes behind. Buffalo's going to send it around the boards. Pick it up and pass it to their player. It's going to come out loose into our zone. Our Stasi's going to pick it up. Stasi's going to send it back to neutral ice where Fiona grabs it. She's got a little bit of room. She's going to skate into the offensive zone. Buffalo comes in quick, though. Knocks it off her stick. She picks it back up, sends it towards the net. Goes wide to the corner. Millie keeps at the blue line. Tries on the board. Oh, she gets taken out. McKenna picked up the puck. Knocked away by Buffalo. They're fighting for along the boards. It's in the corner. And got Serena's able to hook it forward. Goes to the other corner. They're fighting for it. It's Stasi at the blue line. She tries to send it further in, but it comes out to neutral ice. Or Serena grabs it, passes it over to Malia. Malia tries to get a pass, but Buffalo knocks it off her stick. Somebody loses a glove. Buffalo picks it up, tries to send it towards the net. Decides to stop it. Gets a nice pass over to Allison. Allison tries to bring it up, but Buffalo knocks it off her stick. Decides sends it forward to Allison. They're trying to get it out, but Buffalo almost got in, but it's out of neutral ice. Sent down the offensive zone. Buffalo picks it up. They bring it behind the net, up along the boards. And he's going to knock it off their stick. Sends it towards the net, but Buffalo's going to stop it before it gets too far. He tries to send it out. I think Ellie tucked it in, sends it toward the net wide. Buffalo passes it up to their player at the blue line, or their point, up into our zone. Ellie's trying to grab the puck. Buffalo knocks their stick. Ellie's going to help her out. Sends it up the boards. Buffalo keeps it in at the blue line. Gets knocked out of the neutral ice. Ellie's going to step forward, grabs it, try to get past the Wendy, but it gets past her stick. It's going to go loose in the offensive zone. Then it's going to chase it down, but Buffalo gets to it first. Pass up the boards, and Fiona stops it. Wendy knocks it off her stick, or Buffalo's stick. Fiona gets it again, goes to center it, gets it to Laura, but it bounces off her stick and goes to the corner. Buffalo's going to grab it, and they will send it out to neutral ice, where their player picks it up, skates it into our zone. Alice is putting pressure on her, but she still got the puck, brings it close to the net. Alice gets it away, sends it over to Laura. Laura's going to skate the puck. Goes for a pass to Fiona, but just past her. Goes to the boards, to neutral ice. When he's able to pick it up, they're going to skate into the offensive zone. Gets it over to... Sorry, I think McKenna and Wendy are going back and forth. When he's fighting for it behind the net. Comes out loose, where McKenna's going to grab in the corner. Looking for a pass. Oh, just off her stick. Gets sent across ice where Buffalo grabs it, and they'll just skate it down the ice. Gets loose in the neutral zone. McKenna's going to knock it away, picks it up, brings it back into the offensive zone. Just knocked off her stick, but she's still fighting for it. Comes loose over to Nicole. She tries to send it, but Buffalo stops her. Lily picks it up, sends it on net. Blocked by the goalie. Comes with the boards to McKenna. McKenna tries to center it. The goalie's going to deflect it to the boards. Buffalo picks it up behind their net. Skates it. To bring it to neutral ice. And then send it towards the net wide. Dump it into the zone. But another player picks it up. Goes for a shot, but blocked by Cora. Leah picks up the puck. Is able to get it forward. So Laura, who brings it out. Just knocked over stick, but Laura picks it back up, trying to get a pass, but knocked over stick again. Serena's going to help her out, bumps it back to Malia. Malia's going to send it forward to Serena, but she just lost her, skates for a second. Puck comes back into our zone, just off Stasi's stick, comes to the boards, but Stasi will pick it back up, sending it around the other side, and gets it to Fiona. Fiona's able to get out of the zone. Gets it past a couple players, but Buffalo picks it up and has it in their zone. Fiona's chasing her down. Gets knocked out into our zone where Alice is going to grab it. She's going to look for some room. Buffalo knocks it off her stick. She loses her skates. Buffalo picks the puck up, sends it towards the net, but blocked by Cora. They're going to scoop it back out, try to sneak it in, but Alice and Serena block it. Got knocked around front. The net comes to the blue line, but Buffalo keeps it in. Buffalo picks up the puck, trying to get a shot, but Alice is knocking it off her stick. Goes to the corner. Buffalo sends it back to the play behind the net. They try to send it forward. Ellie's going to use her skates or stick to get it out, but Ellie's going to pick it up, bring it out to neutral ice. Gets in the offensive zone. Still on her stick, sends it towards the net. Blocked and covered by the goalie. 2:26 left in the first. Out on the ice we have Allison, Nicole, Malia, Stasi, and McKenna. McKenna's fighting for the puck on the side of the net. Comes loose to the corner. Nicole grabs it, but Buffalo knocks her stick. McKenna picks it back up. It's knocked away. Buffalo has the puck. They're going to skate it behind the net, send it up the boards. Their player picks it or grabs it, sends it to their player neutral ice, knocked off their stick by Malia. Malia and another player go down. Stasi picks up the puck, sends it or tries to have it. Allison grabs it, is able to get the neutral ice. Puck goes loose into the offensive zone. McKenna's going to chase it down. Buffalo grabs it. And they're able to send it out down the ice, and that's going to be icing. 1:42 left in the first. Score is 1-0 Buffalo. On ice, we have Serena, Fiona, Wendy, Alice, and Ellie. All right, Serena gets the puck over to Wendy. Wendy takes it towards the net, goes for a shot. It's going to get blocked by the goalie. All right, puck comes to the blue line. Alice keeps it in to Ellie. Ellie tries to send it towards the net, but Buffalo knocks it off her stick. Tries to bring it in our zone, but Alice is going to get it away and send it forward. But Buffalo grabs it, brings it into our zone. Gets sent towards the net, but Ellie's going to stop it and skate it. She's able to bring it in neutral ice. Buffalo knocks it off her stick, sends it back into our zone where Serena's going to pick it up. Serena's going to get a pass across ice to Wendy. Wendy has it in neutral ice. And trying to keep Buffalo off of it, but it's offsides. On ice, we're going to have Allison, McKenna, Nicole, Ellie, and Alice. All right, puck drops, gets stuck on their feet. Allison trying to scoop it out. Buffalo grabs it, dumps it into our zone. Allison's going to pick it up, send it to the boards. Buffalo's going to pick it up. The player has it, going to hit it towards the net, goes behind. Sends it back to their D. We're going to send it towards the net. Going to come over here to the side where Buffalo grabs it, tries to send it towards the net, but Alice blocks with her body. But they get it centered. Forward blocks the shot. McKenna picks it up behind the net, skates it, and dumps it down the ice. And no ice, and Buffalo picks it up, sends it up to Borbs. The player tries knocks it out, but Buffalo keeps it in. Buffalo picks it back up. He's able to send it to their player, brings it, skates out on neutral ice and into our zone. Go for a shot, blocked by Stasi. Puck goes loose to the boards. Buffalo picks it back up. Comes towards the net, but it's wide. Comes over the other side. Buffalo grabs it. He's able to knock it off the stick, but they pick it back up. So that's going to be the end of the first period. Scores 1-0 Buffalo. All right, starting second period. On the ice, we have Laura, Serena, Wendy with Alice and Ellie. All right, puck drops, gets stuck for a second. Laura gets her to Wendy. Wendy pushes it forward, just gets in the offensive zone. Buffalo grabs it, sends out to neutral ice. So Ellie will pick it up. She's going to dump it back into the zone. Our team will touch up. Puck goes loose to the corner with the boards. Wendy's going to get it to it first. Puck goes behind the net. Laura's able to knock it off Buffalo's stick. Picks it up, gets a pass to Wendy. Wendy tries to shot a net, blocked by somebody. I mean, there's a bunch of players in front of the net. So he's trying to poke it towards the net, but poked away by Buffalo. Ellie almost keeps it at the blue line, but it bounces off her stick. And Buffalo's going to pick it up and dump it into our zone. Lost it up for a second. All right, comes out to neutral ice where Wendy picks it up, brings in the offensive zone, goes for a shot, but it's wide of the net. Comes up the boards. Buffalo grabs it, sends it out. Puck gets into our zone where Buffalo skates it. Oh! She skates it and she gets a nice high corner shot. 13:02 left in the second. Scores 2-0 Buffalo. All right, on the ice we have McKenna, Nicole, Allison, Stasi, and Malia. Right, puck drops, comes over to the boards. Buffalo's going to get to it. We dump it into our zone. It's going to get to Malia. She tries to send it forward, but it goes out into the bench. And puck drops, comes to the boards. Buffalo sends it back to their D. They're going to try to send it towards the net, but they're held up by our players. Buffalo picks it up, goes to center it. I think that's Stasi. He's able to keep him off of it. Comes back to the blue line where they're going to send it towards the net. And there's like a whole mess in front of it. I can't see. Goes to the corner. Lee's able to get it away. Gets it over to Nicole. Gets back to Buffalo. Send it across ice to the boards. Their D's going to step forward, try to send it towards the net, but gets deflected over to the other side. Buffalo sends it back to their D again. Send it towards the net, stopped by Stasi. They pick it up, take it around, try to sneak it around. Nicole's going to get it blocked. I think they might have got another shot off, but it gets over to Nicole on the board. She's trying to get it out. But Buffalo keeps it in. They try to send it forward, get held up for a minute, but they were able to get to the one player, but knocked away by Stasi and Laura. Comes out loose into the neutral ice. The Buffalo grabs it, dumps it back into our zone. He's going to get to it first. Tries to send it out. Nicole tries to help her, but Buffalo keeps it in. But Nicole's able to pick it back up. Thought she got it out, but nope, still in our zone. Getting knocked around. Okay, now they're need to touch up, but Stasi grabs it, sends it down the ice, goes straight to the goalie. Go pass to their player. And then Buffalo sends it up the boards. They'll get to neutral ice. And they go for a pass, but it goes into the corner. Ellie's going to get to it first, sends it around the boards. Fiona picks it up. She's able to get out to neutral ice. Buffalo knocks it off her stick. Laura picks it up, gets it over to Wendy. Wendy's going to bring it into the offensive zone. Goes loose to the corner. Buffalo grabs it, sends it up the boards. And they pick it up, and they go for a pass to their player across ice. And go pass again to their player, but it gets just off her stick, so Ellie's going to deflect it towards the boards. Buffalo trying to send it to the net, but Ellie gets it. Fiona picks it up on the boards, gets out to neutral ice. Oh, okay. I think that was checking. 10:38 left in the second. Looks like we're going to have a power play. I missed what happened. I didn't see it. But I'll take it. All right, on the ice we have McKenna, Serena, Nicole, Stasi, and Malia. And on a power play. Then it gets towards Serena, comes back to McKenna. She goes for shot net, blocked by the goalie. Comes right to the corner. They're fighting for it. Puck like kind of rolls towards the net. Buffalo keeps it away. Comes back to Malia. She puts it towards the net, but Buffalo stops it, picks it up, and they will send it down the ice. Nicole's going to chase it down into our zone, where she picks it up. And going to skate. Sends it towards to Serena. Serena goes to dump it into the zone, but Buffalo's going to stop it just past the blue line. Comes back to Malia, skates it in. Buffalo knocks up her stick. And take it behind their net. Where Serena's going to knock it away, but Buffalo picks it back up. Comes to Stasi. She's got the puck. Sends it across ice to Malia. Bounces off her stick, but it gets to Laura. Laura sends it behind the net. Buffalo grabs it, but Serena's going to hold him up. Comes back to Buffalo, and they're able to send it down the ice. Gonna go to Cora, and she's gonna pass it up to Stasi. Stasi's gonna send it up to, I think that was Nicole, just off her stick since the offense. Oh no, that's McKenna. Buffalo sends it back into our zone. Emily's able to send it up the boards, where Nicole's gonna pick it up. Nicole's gonna send it to McKenna, neutral ice. She just gets it into the offensive zone. Buffalo picks up the loose puck, skates it down the ice, brings it into our zone, just off her stick, and Stasi keeps her away from it. But they're able to grab it, send it on net, so Cora deflects it to the boards. And send it back towards the net, but Stasi's going to stop before it gets there and sends it to the corner. Puck gets sent across the ice, where Wendy picks it up. Wendy's able to dump into the offensive zone. Buffalo picks it up. I'm going to send it back out into neutral. I'm going to pass it to their players. Going to dump it into our zone. Lee's going to grab it in the corner and send it around the boards. Buffalo will pick it up in the other corner. Send it back the other way. The player tries to pick it up, but Wendy knocks it off their stick. Picks up the loose puck, brings it into the offensive zone. They got a little bit of room. They get it past a couple players, send it to net, but the goalie's going to glove it. 8:21 left in the second. Scores 2-0 Buffalo. On the ice, we have Nicole, Allison, McKenna with Alice and Ellie. All right, puck drop. Buffalo gets knocked back to their play in the corner. They try sending to the boards. Allison's going to step forward and keep it in with the help of Allison. Comes back behind the net. Puck is loose. Nicole grabs it. Buffalo knocks it off her stick. Send it over to the boards where their player picks it up. They're going to send it out to neutral ice where their other player picks it up, skates it into the zone. Gets a shot on net, blocked by Cora. I think that's Ellie. Yep, Ellie's fighting for it along the boards there. And it's stuck. Ellie's holding them up. Buffalo's able to sneak it out. Center, but knocked away by Cora and McKenna, I think. Puck comes up the boards. Buffalo keeps their dumps it towards the net. Ellie's going to grab it, tries to spring it out, but Buffalo knocks it off her stick. Find for it in the corner. Alice is able to sneak it out. Tries to send the boards, it gets to the corner. Nicole grabs it, tries to send it out, but Buffalo keeps it in. Getting knocked around, goes across ice in front of the net to the corner. Alice is able to get it, gets on neutral ice. Nicole's going to grab it, gets it dumped to the offensive zone. Sorry. Buffalo grabs it. You're going to skate it. And they're going to dump it down the ice. And that should be icing, yeah. 6:53 left in the second. We got Fiona, Serena, Wendy, Malia, and Stasi. Puck comes around the boards. Fiona holds them up. Buffalo grabs it, skates it down the ice. Able to dump it into our zone, where Malia is fighting for it along the boards. Comes loose. Serena and Wendy trying to help out. Buffalo's able to sneak it out, tries to send towards the net, but it hits the bodies, and Size is going to knock it away and gets over to the boards. Comes out to neutral ice. Serena's trying to get a hold of it, but Buffalo knock it around. Wendy's able to knock it into the zone. Buffalo picks it up, tries to send it to the boards. It gets to their player who's able to send it down the ice. And it's not going to be icing, I think, because Stasi probably could have got it. Comes out, so Buffalo has to touch up. Bully has it. Sends it forward to Allison, who brings it out to neutral ice. She's able to skate the puck into the offensive zone, trying to keep Buffalo off of it. She's looking for a pass or somebody to help out. It's stuck along the boards. Buffalo's able to knock it up the boards. Bully's going to step forward, send it towards the net. Buffalo's going to stop it, but don't get too far. But then the other player is able to knock it out to neutral ice. Malia grabs it, send it across to Stasi. She's going to send it to the boards. Laura's going to pick it up and bring it into the zone. She's got the puck, taking it around the net. She centers it nicely to Nicole, just bounces off her stick, so Nicole's going to grab it, gets the shot, blocked by the goalie. .5:15 left in the second. On the ice we have Wendy, Laura, Fiona, Ellie, and Alice. Alright, puck drops. They try to get over to their player, but Laura knocks it away. Laura grabs it again at the boards. She's got the puck, taking it behind the net. Gets sent over the boards. Buffalo grabs it, knocks it down the ice. It's going to go straight on the course, so no icing. So he's got the puck. I think that's Alice got the puck, sends it forward, but Buffalo keeps it in our zone. Getting knocked around. I think Cora blocked a shot. Alice has it behind the net. She's trying to send it forward. He's able to get to Wendy. They try to send it out, but Buffalo keeps it at the blue line. I think that's Ellie's got the puck. Bringing it out, but knocked off her stick by Buffalo. Goes back to the boards. Buffalo grabs it, sends it across the front of the net. You see the boards. Wendy's able to knock it off Buffalo's stick. It's a little back and forth. So they pick it up, get it over to Fiona. Knocked off her stick, so Buffalo's going to bring it back into our zone. Goes for a shot on net, but I think that was wide. Ellie's able to get the puck, get it over to Fiona. She's trying to keep a hold of it, Kenna's trying to help her out. Buffalo tries to send it towards the net, but Alice is going to grab it. And then it gets knocked around some. McKenna grabs it, tries to send it out. Buffalo keeps it at the blue line, gets to their player, goes for a shot on net, blocked by Cora. I think that's Ellie's got the puck in the corner. She's going to get it skated out to neutral ice. Knocked off her stick, but she keeps picking it up. Fighting Buffalo for it. Getting knocked around in neutral ice now. Buffalo's able to pick it up, dump it into our zone. There, I think that's Alice. Gets a pass over to Fiona. Maybe knocked around in our zone now. Fiona gets the puck. Gets across that blue line, I thought, but I guess not. Okay, no, they touched up. Puck is loose on the side of the net. Ellie grabs it, sends it up the boards to Wendy. Wendy tries sending it out, but Buffalo grabs it, sends it towards the net, but it's wide. It goes to the corner, not the boards. It sends it towards the net again, but McKenna's going to deflect it away. She's going to send it over to the boards to try to send it out, but Buffalo keeps it in. Puck goes loose behind the net where Alice grabs it, sends it around the boards. Wendy grabs it, trying to get it past the Buffalo, just able to get out to neutral ice. We got McKenna and Wendy fighting on the boards for it, trying to get it out. Gets loose, gets sent in the offensive zone. Sorry, I was watching for too many men there. We had a weird change. Buffalo has it behind their net, trying to send it out their zone, but McKenna grabs it, knocks it forward. She's able to pick it up, skate it behind the net. Looking for a be able to center it. She's trying to keep up Buffalo off of it. McKenna still got the puck. Tries to send it towards the net, but Buffalo grabs it. Tries to get it up, but Nicole keeps it in. Puck comes loose. Buffalo grabs it. Bounces up the boards. Goes up to neutral ice. Versace's going to grab it. She'll jump it into the offensive zone. Our team will touch up. Puck's going to go to the corner, or just behind the net where Buffalo grabs it. They send it to the boards. And able to bounce it out. Versace's going to grab it. It's been for our team to touch up. Tries to send it forward, but Buffalo's skates are going to stop it. The other team, or the other player picks it up, brings it into our zone. Size grabs it, tries to, she's able to send it out. I think that's Allison getting squished over there. Yep. So let's see. Serena's trying to hold him up, fighting for the puck. Buffalo gets it, brings it into our zone, sends it wide of the net, bounces at the boards. They keep it at the blue line, and they shoot it on net. And Cora's gonna grab it. 1:37 left in the second. All right, puck drops. Buffalo sends it back to their D. They try to send it towards the net. Gets deflected. Fiona's able to push it forward, but Buffalo knocks it off her stick to the boards. Getting stuck along the boards. Serena's able to scoop it out, fighting for it. It's back to Fiona. Fiona tries to dump it into the zone, but Buffalo stops it and dumps it into ours. So Malia's got the puck, tries to send it forward. Serena's going to pick it up neutral ice and dump it in the offensive zone. Puck's loose in the corner. Serena is able to grab it before Buffalo. She's keeping it off of them. Comes to the boards. The Buffalo grabs it. And they send it to the player who's going to skate it and then dump it into our zone. Got 50 seconds left in the second. So comes to the blue line. Buffalo sends it on net. Cora's going to deflect it to the corner. Buffalo picks it up. Tries to center it, but Stasi knocks it away. When he picks up the puck, sends that out to neutral ice with Fiona just off her stick. So Buffalo's going to take it and dump it into our zone. Or Wendy grabs it, passes it back to Stasi. Stasi's going to pass it back up to Wendy, but Buffalo keeps it in the zone. Puck comes loose. Buffalo keeps it at the blue line. Serena grabs it, sends it around the boards behind the net. Fiona's going to grab it, tries to send it out. I think Buffalo just kept it in. And we got like 6 seconds left. It's kind of stuck on the boards. Malia's got it. She's going to skate it. And they're trying to tell her to hold it, but she's able to hold on to it. So that's going to be the end of the second period. Scores 2-0 Buffalo. All right, starting our third period. We got Allison, Laura, Nicole, Alice, and Ellie. Cora and net. All right, puck drops, getting knocked around. Buffalo comes away with it. Able to bring it into our zone. Oh, just knocked out by, I think, Nicole. But sent back into our zone. Girls are keeping them off it, but Buffalo keeps picking it back up. Comes back to their D, the blue line. Send it towards the net. They almost tip it in, but blocked by Cora. Buffalo grabs it in the corner. Tries to send it towards the net. They will get to the player. They try to get it on, but it goes to the boards. He's able to grab the puck. Gets it sent over to Allison just off her stick. It's going to go into the offensive zone. Buffalo's going to send it back out. Allison's able to knock it off Buffalo's stick and keep it in neutral ice. But Buffalo picks it back up, brings it into our zone. We got the puck. knocked off by Ellie. Goes back to Buffalo in the corner. She's able to skate the puck. Goes to towards net, but it's wide. Laura's going to pick it up. Brings it behind the net. Buffalo takes it off her stick. Alice is going to hold him up for a minute. We gets to Buffalo another shot on net. Blocked by Cora. Alice is able to pick it up, but she's going to skate it down the ice. Gets a pass over to Allison, who's going to bring it into the offensive zone. She got stuck along the boards. Alice trying to help her out. Gets sent out to neutral ice where Ellie's going to pick it up. She's going to dump it in. Our team's going to touch up. And McKenna's going to fight forward in the corner. Comes up the boards. Buffalo comes away with it. Sends it around the boards to the other side. Wendy's going to hold them up. Oh, loses their stick, I think. Yep. But they're... Oh, okay. Puck's loose now. I think McKenna was able to grab it and get a shot on net. They're trying to poke it in there, but goalie's got it covered. So a couple good chances by, or good tries by McKenna. 12:16 left in the game. On ice we have Fiona, Wendy, Serena, Malia, and Stasi. All right, puck drops, goes to the corner. Buffalo's able to grab it, send it around to the other side up the boards. Fiona's able to get off her stick, comes back to Stasi, just off her stick, and comes loose into our zone. Buffalo's going to get to it first, but they misjudge and gets off their stick, and a couple misjudgments there. So he's able to knock it over to the boards, comes out loose in neutral ice. Buffalo grabs it, tries to into our zone, but Serena's going to pick it up, send it over to the boards, bumps it into the offensive zone, and Buffalo grabs it. They're able to send it out to neutral ice, their player. They're going to skate it, send it on net. Reporter's going to glove it up. All right, on ice we have Laura, Allison, Nicole, Alice, and Ellie. All right, pucked up. Laura gets it sent back to Alice. Alice going to skate it behind the net. Alice goes for a pass to Nicole that gets past her. Thought it crossed that blue line, but I guess not. Comes back. Ellie's able to stop before it gets to the net. She's going to skate it, get it out to neutral ice. It's getting knocked around. Comes back to our zone. And Laura's going to pick it up, passes it back to Alice. Alice is going to get a pass over to Allison. Allison's going to dump it into the offensive zone. Gets sent on net. The goalie's going to block it. Knocks it over to their player. They try sending the boards. Also keep it at the blue line. Buffalo grabs it, tries sending it out, but our players keep it in. Alice and Laura, but it gets... Buffalo grabs it, dumps it into our zone. They'll pick it up in the corner. Just off her stick, and then Ellie's going to take advantage of that. Picks it up. Comes loose to the corner where Buffalo grabs it. They try to center it. Goes to their player. They go for a shot. I think it hit Cora's head and bounced away. Allison's got it along the boards. Sorry, got kids warming up over here. Buffalo keeps it at the blue line, tries to send it towards net, but our players made them take a weak shot. Then one of our players grabs it, sends it down ice for icing. Nice, we're going to have Wendy, McKenna, and Fiona with Stasi and Malia. Cora, of course. All right, puck drops, hits the ref, gets stuck for a second. Stasi bumps it over to the boards where Wendy picks it up, skates it down the ice. Oh, we try to sneak it in, but it gets deflected to the boards. Comes out to neutral ice, and then into our zone. Stasi picks up the loose puck, skates it, sends it up the boards, trying to get the Fiona, bounces off a Buffalo player. When he's able to deflect it away, the Buffalo grabs it, centers it, and other players are there. So, William and McKenna are going to pass it to each other. McKenna's going to bring it out. Just gets into the offensive zone. Fighting for it. Comes out to neutral ice for Malia. Picks it up. Sends it back to Stasi. Stasi's going to send it up the board so Allison can pick it up. And she brings it back into the zone. Off her stick, and Buffalo's going to pick it up and skate it down the ice. Just off her stick, and one of our players is able to knock it away. Buffalo sends it back to their zone, but Sauce is going to stop it. Sends it over to Allison. She's going to skate it to the offensive zone. Got Buffalo on her. She's stuck along the borders. McKenna's trying to help out. McKenna is able to grab it, send it over to Stasi. She's going to send it towards the net. Puck's going to go behind into the corner. I think that's Fiona trying to send it around. Buffalo's got the puck. Getting it down the ice. Knocked off their stick by Serena. Serena is able to get a hold of the puck. Gets passed over to Nicole. Nicole's able to knock it back out to neutral ice. And Serena's fighting for it. It's knocking them around some sticks. She's able to grab the puck and dump it into the offensive zone. Buffalo get it, but Serena's keeping them busy. She tries to send it back to our players who aren't on the blue line, but we pick it up in neutral ice. Buffalo gets it. They send it for their player just off her stick, comes loose into our zone. Allison's going to pick it up, get it behind the net. Trying to send it the boards to Fiona, but Buffalo knocks it off her stick. Serena's going to help her out, send her on the other side. Wendy was calling for it, but they didn't grab the puck. Puck goes loose into the offensive zone. Oh, Buffalo's going to get to it. Wendy loses skates for a second, but gets right back up. Buffalo sends it to their player, neutral ice, to bring to the offensive zone. Laura's going to keep her busy, gets the puck off. I think left for a pass to Wendy, but Wendy, I don't know what they're doing. Buffalo's trying to bring it to our zone, but knocked off the stick by Wendy. Wendy's holding them up along the boards. Trying to bump it over to Laura, but Buffalo keeps grabbing it. All right. Wendy knocks it across ice. Buffalo pick it up just past their blue line. They're going to reverse it, bring it back out to neutral. Buffalo's got the puck. Go for a shot on net, but it hit. Sorry, Ellie. Just Ellie's reaction. They, I hope I got that save, because that was a beautiful save by Cora. But they got a shot on net, and Cora just gloves it. Sorry, like that one shot hit Ellie right in the back, and I could tell that hurt. All right. Hi. Out on the ice, we have McKenna, Allison, Nicole, Malia, and Sazi. Puck gets into the net, but it's on the side, gets loose behind. Malia picks it up. She's able to. Oh, okay, yeah, there's all kinds of crap going on there. All right, what are they calling? And I don't know on who, because. What are they saying? Checking? Okay, well, that's on Buffalo. You never know. Okay, so 2:17 left in the game, and I think we have a power play. What's happening there? All right, on the ice, we're going to have McKenna, Allison, Serena, Stasi, and Malia. And we're on a power play. All right, puck gets sent from the net. Buffalo grabs it, sends it down the ice. Cora's going to deflect it to the corner. Malia's going to pick it up. Sends it around the boards to McKenna. McKenna's going to skate it. Just gets in the offensive zone. Tries to get over to our other player. Gets knocked around. Buffalo's able to send it into our zone. Puck's loose behind the net. Serena's checking her options. Sends it up to Ellie. Ellie's going to skate it. Able to keep Buffalo off of it. She's got it along the boards. Oh, loses it for a second. Jumps into the offensive zone where Wendy's going to chase it down. Buffalo pick it up in the corner. Send it up to their player. Ellie's going to step forward, keep it in. I think that was Laura. Helps out. Sends it towards the net. Buffalo's trying to get it out, but our players are keeping it in. Gets to Ellie, who sends it to the net. Blocked by the goalie. I don't know if Wendy got some shots on there, but Wendy's got it behind the net, trying to get it out. Comes out loose where Laura is able to pick it up. Centers it, but gets stuck for a second. Buffalo sends it down the ice. Allison's going to get to it first. Got 4 seconds left in the power play. Buffalo tries to get in that, but Cora's going to get it covered. 5:42 left in the game. On the ice, we have Fiona, Allison, Serena, Stasi Malia. All right, puck drops. It goes back to Malia. Tries to send out. Buffalo keeps it at the blue line. They're going to send it towards the net. Hits Malia, though. And she'll pick it up, skate it, gets it knocked out to neutral ice. She'll pick it back up. Is able to get it dumped into the offensive zone. Buffalo picks it up behind their net. Tries to send it around, but our players hold them up. So Buffalo's able to get it. Send it to the player at the blue line. He's going to skate into our zone. Oh, not quite. Fiona's on him. They'll knock it off their stick and get off sides. On ice, we're going to have Allison, McKenna, Nicole. Never mind. Sorry. Yeah, Wendy, McKenna, Nicole, Alice, and Ellie. Puck gets stuck at the face for a second. Buffalo comes away with it. They're going to send it towards the net. Cora blocks it. Goes over to Ellie. Ellie's fighting forward in the corner. But Ellie comes away with it. Tries to send it out, but Buffalo stops it. Oh, luckily, doesn't get a shot at Alice. McKenna keep him off it. Allison's up to Wendy. Wendy's able to get to neutral ice. Tries to get a pass to Nicole, but Buffalo knocks over stick. McKenna skates forward. Is able to grab it, bring it into the offensive zone. So I'm trying to see where the puck went. Okay, comes around the boards. Buffalo has it. They send it out to their player in neutral ice. They'll skate it into the zone. They still got the puck. Go for a shot. Good by Cora. I think some chirping going on out there, but I couldn't hear what it was. All right, we have Allison, Laura, Fiona, Malia, and Stasi out on the ice. 4:28 left in the game. Puck drops. Gets sent over. Oh, that hit the ref, I think. Buffalo has it. Tries to center it. Laura steals it off of them. Gets knocked off her stick. Buffalo sends it to their player who's got the puck. Sends it on net, but Cora's going to block it. Goes to the corner. Buffalo has it. They try to center it, but it's sent over to the boards. Buffalo picks it up. Goes to center it again, but it goes across ice. Buffalo picked it up along the boards, but Malia's putting pressure on them. Buffalo tries sneaking it in, but Sasha's going to stop it and gets it sent up the boards. Allison's able to grab the puck and get it sent down the ice. Fiona's skating hard to get in there. Put some pressure on Buffalo. She's able to stop him in the corner. Buffalo's going to turn it around, take it behind the net. Still have the puck. They go to send it forward, but that should be icing. Yeah. We're going to have Serena, Wendy, Nicole with Alice and Ellie. All right, puck drops, gets stuck the face off. Wendy flies in, comes over to Nicole. Nicole tries this shot, blocked by the goalie. And I think they tried some pokes to get it in, but the goalie got it covered. Puck drops, tries to get centered, but comes over to the Buffalo. They're going to skate it out to neutral ice, where Ellie's going to hold him up. Gets up her stick, but Buffalo picks it up, knocked off by Serena. Wendy picks it up, brings it to the offensive zone, passes it back to Serena, sends it towards the net. They're stopped by one of the Buffalo players, comes to Alice to the blue line, tries to send towards the net. Buffalo stops it, sends it to the boards. Alice is able to keep it away from Buffalo, keeps it in. Serena's going to help out. Sends it further into the zone. Puck's behind the net. I think that's Wendy. Sends it over to Nicole. Nicole tries to get it centered. Gets knocked away. Comes back to Ellie. Ellie gets it. Sends it towards the net. And the goalie gets it covered. Wendy was ready to whack it in there. All right, out on the ice we have Allison, Fiona, McKenna, Stasi, Malia. All right, puck drops. Goes towards the net. Buffalo tries to send out on Oh, sorry. Stays, grabs it, sends it on net, but blocked by the goalie. Kind of had it. Does the corner. Oh, she just threw that girl off her. Kind of tries to center it. It goes across ice. Comes out of neutral. Buffalo gets to it first, but Milia's getting hard to get it off her stick. And Gianna's going to grab it, send it back out to neutral ice. Gets knocked around. McKenna picks it up, gets it dumped into the offensive zone. Allison's going to chase it down. Buffalo gets to it first, but it's putting some pressure on her. Buffalo sends it up the boards. McKenna's holding it up. Ref got kind of in the way. Comes out loose towards the net, goes behind. Buffalo grabs it, sends it around the boards. McKenna grabs it, sends it across ice. Buffalo picks it up, skates it out, passes it forward, brings it into our zone, but it bounces off Malia, and then comes to Stasi. She's going to send it up the boards. Malia's going to grab it in the corner and send it to Fiona. Fiona's holding it away from Buffalo. Malia's going to help out. Buffalo keeps it in. Malia grabs it, trying to send it out. They're keeping it at the blue line. Puck goes loose to the corner and behind the net. Stasi's able to get to it first. Trying to send it the boards, but got pressure on her, so she's looking for the options. She's able to reverse it and get it to Allison. Trying to get it out, but Buffalo keeps it in. Getting knocked around. Gets the Buffalo right in front of the net, but Laura's able. Cora blocked it and then got it covered. Right, nice. We have Wendy, Nicole, Laura, Alice, and Ellie. 1:10 left in the game. Scores 2-0 Buffalo. Gets stuck the face off. We send forward by the boards. Gets loose with Nicole. Nicole's just gonna whip it down the ice. And that should be icing. Alright, puck drops, gets over to Nikki, and Wendy's able to bump it out to neutral ice. Buffalo tries to send it back in, but Laura picks it up, skates it to the offensive zone. Buffalo has the puck on their net, sending it up the boards. Gets to their player, who knocks it out of the neutral ice, and then picks it up, skates it into our zone. Alice and Ellie skated hard to knock it away. Ellie gets it to the boards. Alice is holding them up in the corner. Buffalo tries to get the puck centered. Ellie's able to grab it though, and Wendy picks it up, skates it out of the zone. Wendy bumps it over to Nicole, who's able to bring it to the offensive zone. Gets loose over to the boards. Nicole picks it back up, goes to center it, but Buffalo stops it. Ellie's going to step forward to the puck and try to send it on net. It's getting knocked around in front of the net there. Puck goes loose to the corner, where Nicole's able to grab it. She's trying to center it, Buffalo's on her. And that's going to be the end of the game. So 2-0 Buffalo in the game, but our girls played real good. All right, our next game, I believe, is at 8:40, so we'll see you then.